3-hour ride back, you know.
Alright, y'all. We went today and we got a nice mess of sea bass and spade fish, and I'm going to make a video for you guys on how to cook sea bass using these little guys right here. Alright, so we have our black sea bass here. We're just going to very simply gutting it. We're going to open the body cavity here. We're going to take all the guts out. All right, and now we're going to scale it. Just take the back of the knife.
Don't do it in your kitchen.
Don't do it in your kitchen. You'll have scales everywhere. We're going to scale the fish on both sides after we gut it. Push the red button again. Okay, guys. I'm going to show you how to cook these sea bass. We're not going to leave them laying flat on this pan like this, because if you leave them laying flat on the pan when you cook them, they won't cook evenly. One side will cook more than the other. So we're gonna stand these things up, and the way that we do that is that we take one of these kebab skewers and we're gonna cut it about 3 inches long. We just take this right here, and we're going to open up the fish's cavity right there, and then put the skewer inside of there. And what that'll do is that'll allow us to stand this fish up. So now we've got the fish standing up, and we're going to do that with all of our fish so that they can cook evenly. Alright, so now we have all of our fish are standing up on the pan. We did this so that they'll cook evenly. What we're going to do is, first thing, we're going to take some olive oil, and we're going to brush them with olive oil. Just get a light coating of olive oil on there. This one here doesn't want to stand up. This way of cooking fish works really well with small fish, panfish. I like to do this with sea bass, but you can do it with pretty much any kind of panfish, and you get a lot more meat out of them this way, because you're going to eat the entire fish. You're going to get all of the meat off of them like this. So 4 or 5 sea bass, which typically probably isn't going to feed a whole family if you fillet them, 4 or 5 sea bass becomes enough to feed the whole family this way, because we're going to get all of the meat off of these when we eat them. Alright, so we've got oil all over our fish, and now we're going to season them. It's nothing crazy about the seasoning. We're just going to put some sea salt on there. You can go pretty heavy on it. Put some sea salt on there. I'm going to put some Old Bay on there. We're going to put a pretty generous amount on here. And the reason being is because when we cook these, after they're cooked, we're going to peel the skin back. So you lose most of the seasoning on the skin when you peel it back. So we're going to put a bunch on here. And then I put a little bit of oregano on it. And then we're going to, now that these are prepared and seasoned, we're going to go ahead and put them in the oven. And I put the oven on broil on high, and we're going to broil these for about 20 minutes. And the way that we know that these are done is the fins will get crispy, and they've got a little ball in their eyeball, and it turns white. That's how you know that it's done cooking, is when that ball turns white. We'll go ahead and put these in the oven. Alright guys, for the next step, while the fish are in the oven cooking, we're going to draw some butter here. We're just going to Okay, so now our sea bass have been broiling for like 20 minutes now. And they're nice and broiled here. Now we're going to take our drawn butter, and we are going to coat these things with a nice coating of drawn butter. And then after we get our butter on these things, we're going to come through with some lemon and we're going to squeeze some lemon juice on there. And that's it. These things are ready to serve now. We're going to let them cool down a little bit here. In about 5 minutes, we'll put them on a plate and with our other sides and eat them. But you're gonna, when you eat them, you're going to take a fork and you're just going to peel the skin back. And there's real nice meat underneath of there, and it's delicious. Okay, and this is the finished product here. It's a real nice looking sea bass. Have some potatoes and some squash. Go ahead, Emma. And you just pull the skin back and eat the meat. There's a lot of it in there. And the butter is crucial. Butter adds a lot to the flavor.